on out.
Okay. I mean, Plopsky, no armor behind that CZ. I'm sure it will still bang if they're not looking at him. Mollies are in, so is Plopsky. Just caught a stray bullet through the smoke. Brolin has opened up proceedings, and Device trying to deal with all of these bouncy Swedes. There's too many of them, and they're in.
Yeah, this one is looking very, very good for another Fnatic pistol here. Reslow goes on down, Crims finishes him off, and it will just be Hampus trying to be a bit of a cowboy here. Bish, Bosh, and a bash with the Julies. He goes down. Crims will get
them freedoms on A here. 60 seconds. CT utility being drained. 2 smokes remain. Last on Plopsky. And Jakino's opened things
Huge
up.
Kill.
2
Huge
from Jakino. Now Rez is in complete panic mode. Push from every angle. Only 1 to his name. 2 versus 3. This next frag is everything. If Plopsky could just find 1. Device may be able to crawl in with his eye on that scope. Both coming in from library side. JW may start a slow crawl of his own. Smoke to isolate. And Plopsky needs something here. Off the flash, he mantles. It's Brolin to find it. Fnatic looking to convert another. And there you have it. 4-0. Linus. And here comes the Fnatic exec. It was brutal on the pistol. Let's see if it feels similarly here on the weapon round. Plopsky's burning while blind. That's no fun, but they've hit pause. 20 seconds, lads. It can't be smoke and mirrors.
no rotation.
You're right. Here they come. And it's still just the 2 of them to defend. An easy fight for Brolin. And there you have it. That's the end of another T round for Fnatic. 6-0.
Oh, you can see right there, that perfectly demonstrates when you're the CT side and you're operating with no information, right?
Bingo.
You can't hedge bets. You can't go for that gamble. You can't go for an educated guess at all. And here, if they don't hit a shot, if you don't multi-kill, the T's come in, trading efficiently like that, 5-on-3 retake. When we talk about 3v3 retakes on this map, and we're telling teams not to go for it here, so Fnatic 6-0. I cannot believe I'm saying that today. In the car on the drive-in, I'm sitting there looking at the matchups we have today, thinking it's going to be 2 back-to-back bloodbaths with the favorites just tearing their opponents apart. But this is great from Fnatic. Oh, and the orb!
With the previous rounds we've seen. Heavy apps presence, walking short, contact from Jakino's orb. Hampus will be dead, should he peek again. Jakino can't seem to make a decision. Split between the 2 opportunities. Now on the hunt for the Rez's rotation back into that site. Reveals himself off the flash. Hampus making that pit position work. Preemptive, nice on the smoke. Will continue to be a presence in pit. Device holding the tight line. He has lost Rez and he's lost Hampus as well. 2 more from Crims. And Device responsible for everything because the rotate comes in. The cavalry have arrived. Only a flash for Crims trying to set up Brolin on the repeak. Legged on to Linus. Device does pull out the zoom bang. And Crims is doing everything. How does he get another? Plopsky, just a cursory glance. And he's absolutely blinded. Device elevated.
Brolin's going B.
So threatening, and he's taking the bomb. Crims is keeping both of them here. Linus spotted, and Crims off the ace! Spectacular! CT presence from short, yeah, pulls an incendiary out too.
Plopsky's pushing banana, Hampus is rotating, they know it's A.
They're ahead of it. At least ahead of Device's orb line. Golden, you'd be very brave to swing on him, and he does. Straight into the orb. Another frag for Rez as well, looking good for the ninjas.
Scrappy.
Linus has got a lot to do. Good timing, but it's not going to stop the nade. Blind as well. Hampus completely locked out from supporting him. The best he can do is an incendiary. Plopsky, though, huge amount of impact. Catching the flank. Linus does still catch one on the elevation. And only Brolin, nothing to report. NIP, finally. It's going to be intriguing. Device actually sweeping back in. Takes Crims. Can he retreat? It seems he can. The nade from Pit softens Golden. Device on for a repeat. Timing's good. The miss is there. Still, Fnatic, about 60 seconds. And the flank's even coming in from those B players here. Jakino's going to have to be careful. Unprepared. A pot shot taken. Ducking for cover. Getting really uncomfortable. Jakino does try to bail them out. We'll be ready for another with their knives out. Pants around their ankles. Jakino's got a lot of decisions to make here, and the bomb's just been lost on long. No way, Jose.
Audible as well. Hampus got him. Easy. Okay, turning it around here, and
putting all around Pit. Rez. Oh no, another miss. These secondary orbs from Hampus and Rez alike have been missing. Forces himself into a passive stance. Linus to protect him. Linus burning. Not ideal, and another shot missed. These bouncy Swedes are such a problem. Doesn't stop Rez. Surely not a third. JW quick on the draw. It's Giacchino, excuse me. JW alongside for the ride. Plopsky wants to try and question it, but the smoke does deter. Device approaching from short. Oh, and that is a perfection. Or a perfect smoke from JW. Plopsky will have to drop one of his own for the advance. Kept very honest by JW. Look at that, an aggressive fight, and now he disappears. Fully blind on the way out as well. Fnatic, this is exactly what you were demanding from them here, Chad. Just proof. Another round can be found.
Okay.
Seconds, they've dumped in at least one wave. And here comes the second. Golden walks up on it, tries to clear the pool. There's a molly as well, can focus his attention elsewhere. Hampus was blind, does seem to have enough vision to pull the trigger. Brolin returns fire. An AWP for him to work with, though. 2 frags, he's have to find a whole lot more now. Looks like NIP will leave with 5. Device confirms it. Yeah, it is. 2 smokes landing. 4 to receive, and Crim's a lovely tap and a hold of the cross. He's been gooshed. A lot of pressure now, but Giacchino's there. There's just so many targets, and it's all Giacchino. Just like that. Fnatic, right place. There's a gap.
Massive gap. Giacchino's just rotated over towards CT. Because Brolin's so low, he felt the need to help this B bomb site. But look at all this free real estate. I don't think anyone's going to turn around.
There's potential for a really embarrassing flank hit.
This is problematic.
Oh, no. Giacchino, if he slips through the smoke, he's okay.
This might save his life.
It might. It really might.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, his booties might poke.
I think he's okay.
No, he walks straight through. Hampus can't believe his luck at an AWP now in play for the Ninjas. A dink. Brolin brought lower. They're into the site. Only an MP9. Plopsky's already finished off the job onto Brolin.
Golden needs
a frag. He gets nothing, and here we go. NIP. Making it clear to Fnatic that it will not be just a sunny walk in the park through this lower bracket.
This would be some retake right now.
Yeah, it's ambitious, isn't it? Some nades from Crims. No one's really low enough. Device and Linus, potential victims, and there they go. They back away. A brutal gap. How much of that is just timing?
It has to have come down to Brolin's low HP, right? When he takes all that damage, Giacchino rotates over because I think they're expecting a B execute, but the same thing that punished NIP in the first half was lack of information, right? As soon as they take their eyes off mid, Crims, you might be walking straight into Rez here. You don't want to lose everything. Rez, almost steals it away there. Crims is going to grab a deagle. If we're looking at what's in the stock room right for Fnatic, that's a really big pickup. Can drop that deagle across. Is almost as far as it can get there in pit. And they're just going to creep on in.
Oh, Crims, such good timing. And the backs are all turned. Nearly 3. Rez lives on by the scrap of health he has.
32 combined.
Yeah. And to get the bomb down, they'd have to get through Golden. May have to let it pass. Can't contest. And so now the bomb down, a 2 versus 4 with 32 points of health for the 2 of them.
Giacchino has a kit here as well. This is everything Fnatic could hope for.
Rez does have to hit some scorches here on the advance. And that was not the first. Okay, Giacchino beheaded. Scout spotted. Teammate dead. And now problems. A nice second. Fnatic make it 12. And NIP, peanuts and pocket lint for 2 of them.
Yeah, the plant is great. It is going to help out a lot.
It's leaving them so wounded. But Device has the right idea. If he just walks in here.
Golden's just on the jiggle. He could catch Golden, then Brolin's super low.
Yeah. Linus executed on so many backs are turned. He's caught by the transfer. All right, Ninjas in dire need of a round. Giacchino clears his corner. This Device is ready. Only JW remaining. Just gonna have to back away. Except it's not the round. And NIP, how many is that now on the T side? This will be their second.
It's just the force by wars. It's making this feel a little bit strange, isn't it?
Trade back and forth.
Okay, well, Fnatic now, they do have such a huge buffer that if they want to concede, they can, right? The only thing that might lure them into going for another force buy again is JW's saved rifle. Also has a deagle on his side, can drop that across. So what are we looking at here? Obviously, it's only going to be that 1,400 loss bonus trickling into the bank balance. You've got JW in a position to drop a fan. Golden's even had to go for an MP9 to get full set of nades with a defuse kit, and it's aggressive. It has to be.
Straight down the guts. Hampus is not ready for this. A sitting duck, the trigger discipline from Crims, but he's checked, and oh, nightmare fuel. Full sleep paralysis demon for Crims there. Hampus
it's getting worse.
turns on him, and Device gets away with a 99. Damage shot, still in his earlobes. He's had his ears pierced, but...
Oh, wait. He might get Rez for free. The timing on this, Rez is just dipping around the corner. Oh, they've done it again.
Both doing it. If this punishes JW as well, I'm going to be unhappy. Somehow it looks like Hampus is ready for this. Okay, back towards middle now. This could be the difference maker. Look at them all. They're doing a choreographed dance video. And JW with 2, 3 not available.
The race is on.
Yeah, there's no one there. And I think NIP know it. Straight in, Giacchino. A chance. Rez with the perfect smoke, if they can just get that blooming. And what an apple on the head of Giacchino. Brolin returns fire, but it's Rez that makes it. Don't love the smoke.
Not at all.
Does.
Bomb's coming over now as well. Looks like just another B explode.
They've still got 3 feet planted. Surely Crims is going to get a wiggle on. And they're just going.
Brolin's dead.
There's 4 players here, and only 1 to resist. It's only Golden. What's he supposed to do? Survive is impossible. Plopsky makes it so. Something from Crims on the way in just stops it from feeling like a 5v3.
But they have to save again. Okay, maybe not. 40 seconds now.
Bomb ticking. Crims has given them a window.
Giacchino's rotating over now as well. Looks like they're going to have a look in here.
We're going to give it a go. Lads, Crims has given us something. The smoke could set them up for the boost. You want to put Crims up, don't you? Nice. Linus is going to lose vision. Flash for JW on the boost spot. Rez is there. They can't find him. He's dinked down. Plopsky's found another. Crims to come up. Clutch, not an ace clutch. He hasn't got the time. He hasn't got the time. He'd have to hold it. Fakes out the first. Rez to swing. Plopsky's playing safe, and there's nothing that he can do. Heroic attempt from Crims. But there you have it. 4 from Plopsky in return.
They're heading straight to A. This is quick.
Wow, that's a big reaction. Giacchino's about to get overwhelmed between the wickets. JW needs it all. He only gets the 1. NIP are sprinting to 15. That reaction was just at the drop of a hat. And the site's lost.
It all looked too good. It all looks way too good. Crims over there. They made the right call, and then out of nowhere, the retake utility's coming in. But Hampus and the boys, they're well ahead of it.
You're not saying save for 15.
Oh, there's no other way. The max loss bonus is great, but you can see the residual cash. Golden is the only one with enough who would be able to buy next round if they went for this and lost.
Playing for OT.
Oh, this hurts.
Fight the drought now from Fnatic. 2 rounds to show.
Look at that. They're going to get 9 in a row of their own.
And they got the pistol as well. It was the fears identified by Yanko when he was watching Overpass. Now manifesting here in Inferno.
This one's really going to troll. They're going to get that AWP back over towards A as well now, but look at this. NIP are calling the bluff.
Yeah, and Device has got the read. He's trying to nutmeg. Brolin faffing around with his nades here. Gun on, son. Nice find. Brolin around the smoke. The trades. My God, you see how quick that was? 2v3 as the dust settles, but that was just 5 seconds of complete and total trading.
Look at all the nades Rez and Hampus have to hold this one down.
They could end it here,
mollies,
Chad.
everything. They can close this out.
Crims has done so much for Fnatic. His life is worth everything. Smoke from Giacchino will block off that banana-sided player. Hampus will have to push through that. He's throwing out one of his own, though.
Here comes the flash. Needs to be perfect for Rez. Turns it.
Swings, perfect. Still full vision. He executes 2. Giacchino has to clutch. Fnatic to be eliminated unless he can step up for the 3rd. Hampus lingers in the smoke. Time is on Hampus's side.
He's not sitting it.
Oh! It's a stunning shot from Giacchino. He's got time. Fnatic survive. Giacchino saves them. That's what he needed. Not just Golden saying 4B.
They're being clamped in on the pushes coming through. The info's there. Golden has to delay. He has a smoke and a molly right now. He can hold them off. He can hold them off.
Son.
Why is he not dumping it?
No info.
Oh, no.
Drops a smoke and a molly to imply there's more here. That's not the case, and Golden does go down. Banana retake. Device is the one to take contact next, and he's hit the shots. Crims keeps something, a glimmer of hope now as the bomb goes down. Rez eats the nade. He's soft for Crims. Util dumb from the ninjas. They're holding on to a lot of it. Still a Molotov in play. looking for the banana fight, nothing to report. Crims with 2 to find here. Linus holds his nerve, and NIP to throw the knockout blow. Giacchino was just demanded to do the same again, an impossible task. A 1v3, get it all out of his hands. The final molly does track nicely onto Hampus. Would need a second now through the flames. He has to. Rez swings, double contact. What a shot! He's not dead. He can't do it again. It would have to be through the smoke. Rez, you have the tracer fire. It wasn't far off. NIP knockout for